Ever felt like your brain is a sieve letting all the important stuff just slip through? Like when you can't remember where you put your keys, or when that crucial password vanishes from your memory right when you need it the most? It's frustrating, right? But here's the thing, you're not alone. Our brains are bombarded with information every day, and it's no wonder some of it slips away. But what if I told you that improving your memory isn't as hard as it seems? Imagine recalling names, dates, and details effortlessly, like having your own personal assistant in your head. Today, we're diving into simple yet powerful techniques to sharpen your memory. No superhuman ability is required. From little mental tricks to lifestyle tweaks, these tips will turn your brain into a memory machine. Welcome back to Spill Edge, where we spill all the secrets to staying healthy, happy, and informed. If you've ever wished for a sharper memory, stay tuned because we are about to make that wish come true. Let's dive into how you can boost your memory, starting right now. Ever wonder why you can belt out the lyrics to your favorite song without missing a beat? But when it comes to remembering where you put your keys, it's like they vanished into thin air? It's one of life's little mysteries, but it's got a surprisingly simple explanation. You see, our brains are wired to love connections. They thrive on linking new information to something familiar, something that already holds meaning. It's like your brain is a master puzzle solver, piecing together bits of information to form a complete picture. Now here's where it gets interesting. By associating new information with something visual or familiar, you create a mental map, a kind of crazy cartoon in your mind that's not only fun but also super effective for memory. Suddenly, that grocery list isn't just a list, it's a visual adventure that your brain can't wait to explore. Next time you meet someone new, don't just hear their name, see it. Link it to something memorable, something that stands out. If you meet a guy named Johnny who's obsessed with coffee, imagine him taking swim in a giant coffee cup. Sure, it might sound a bit weird, but trust me, it's incredibly effective. That name will stick with you longer than you'd expect. So whether it's remembering a grocery list, a name, or even a random fact, turn it into a story your brain will love. The power of association isn't just a technique, it's your brain's favorite game. And once you start playing it, you'll be amazed at how much easier it becomes to remember the things that matter. Most often, we feel like we're drowning in a sea of information. Whether it's a long list of facts, a lengthy phone number, or a new vocabulary from a language we're trying to learn, it can all feel like too much, too fast. Our brain tries to take it all, but ends up short-circuiting instead. But here's the good news. You don't have to take it all at once. That's where chunking comes in, and it's a game changer for your memory. Think of it like eating a giant pizza. You wouldn't try to eat the whole thing in one bite, right? Instead, you slice it into pieces, making it easier to enjoy. Chunking works the same way for your brain. It's all about breaking down large pieces of information into bite-sized chunks that are much easier to digest and remember. Something like long videos which are divided into small shots so that it's easy to remember. By organizing information into smaller, meaningful groups, you're giving your brain a chance to process and retain it more efficiently. Imagine trying to remember a long string of numbers. Nearly impossible, right? But when you break it down, 555, 123, 4567, suddenly it's a piece of cake. Your brain loves patterns, and chunking helps you create those patterns out of what would otherwise be a chaotic jumble. Chunking isn't just for numbers, though. It's a powerhouse technique when learning something new, like a language. Group similar words together, fruits, colors, animals, and learn them as a set. It's like turning a random list into a connected story, making it not only easier to remember, but also more meaningful. So the next time you're faced with a mountain of information, don't panic. Just break it down, slice it up, and tackle it chunk by chunk. Before you know it, you'll be recalling that information faster than you ever thought possible. Imagine stepping back in time, walking through the grand halls of an ancient Greek palace. The walls are lined with intricate mosaics, the air thick with the scent of history, and every corner holds a secret waiting to be unlocked. Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But what if I told you that this ancient wisdom could be the key to unlocking your memory in the modern world? Welcome to the world of the memory palace, a technique as old as the ancient Greeks, known back then as the method of loci. This isn't just a cool name, it's a mental tool that can turn your everyday spaces into a powerful memory aid. Here's how it works. Think of a place you know well. Your home, your office, your favorite park, any other place. Now mentally place the things you need to remember around that space. The grocery list on your kitchen counter, the names of people on the sofa, the key points of your speech in the hallway. Each item becomes a part of your familiar surroundings. Later, when you need to recall those things, you'll simply take a mental walk through your memory palace, finding each item right where you left it. It's like giving your brain a guided tour, only instead of admiring art, you're retrieving memories with ease and precision. Need to give a speech? Don't just memorize the words, visualize them. Imagine each part of your speech as a vivid object and place it in a specific spot in your memory palace. When it's showtime, all you need to do is mentally walk through your home and your speech will flow naturally as if just recounting a familiar story. The memory palace isn't just a technique. It's an ancient art form that transforms the way you remember. Whether it's a speech, a list, or even random facts, this method makes recalling information feel as easy as a stroll through your favorite place. So, why not give your brain the royal treatment and start building your own memory palace today? Cramming. We've all been there, frantically trying to shove as much information into our brains as possible before an exam or a deadline. But here's a little secret. Cramming might get you through the next day, but it's not doing your memory any favors in the long run. Meet your new best friend, spaced repetition. It's like the opposite of cramming, more laid-back, brain-friendly way to learn that actually helps you remember information for the long haul. Here's how it works. Instead of cramming everything at once, spaced repetition has you revisit information at spaced intervals over time. This might sound too simple to be true, but it's backed by science. By giving your brain breaks between study sessions, you allow it to strengthen the neural connections needed to turn short-term memories into long-term knowledge. Think of it like working out at the gym. You wouldn't try to lift weights for 8 hours straight, right? Instead, you spread out your workouts over days, gradually building strength. Your brain works the same way. It needs time to rest and rebuild between sessions, making your memory stronger with each revisit. To make spaced repetition even easier, you've got tools at your fingertips. Apps like Anki and Quizlet are perfect for this. They're like personal trainers for your brain, reminding you when it's time to review so you never forget what you've learned. So the next time you're tempted to cram, remember that slow and steady wins the race. With spaced repetition, you're not just learning for the moment, you're learning for life. Give it a try and watch how quickly your memory grows stronger, one spaced session at a time. Here's a surprising duo that's more powerful than any memory trick you ever tried. Sleep and exercise. Yep, you heard that right. Two of life's simplest routines that are actually your memory's best allies. Let's start with sleep. While you're catching some Z's, your brain is hard at work sorting through the day's events, organizing information and locking in everything you've learned. It's like a brain's version of hitting save on a document. Without enough sleep, those new memories are like unsaved work, easily lost and forgotten. Ever notice how you can remember things better after a good night's sleep? That's no coincidence. Sleep consolidates your memories, making it easier to recall them the next day. So if you're cramming for a test or trying to learn something new, make sure you get enough sleep. It's the secret sauce to memory retention. Now let's talk about exercise. You might think of it as just a way to keep your body fit, but it's also a brain booster. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that keep it healthy, sharp, and ready to retain more information. When you exercise, you're not just working your muscles, you're working your brain too. Studies have shown that regular physical activity improves memory and cognitive function. It's like giving your brain a workout along with your body. So here's a winning combo. Try reviewing your notes or studying right before bed, then pair that with a morning jog. You'll be amazed at how much better you can recall information the next day. It's a 1-2 punch that keeps your memory strong and your mind sharp. Sleep and exercise might seem like basic habits, but they're the foundation of a powerful memory. So if you want to remember more, don't just rely on fancy techniques. Hit the bed and the gym. Your brain will thank you for it. So finally, here's the truth. Improving your memory isn't about tapping into some mystical power or unlocking hidden brain secrets. It's about using practical, time-tested techniques that anyone can master. By embracing the power of association, chunking, memory palaces, spaced repetition, and simply taking care of your body, you'll discover that your memory is far stronger and more capable than you ever imagined. These techniques are more than just tricks. They're tools that can transform the way you learn, remember, and navigate your daily life. So, why not give them a try? Start small, be consistent, and watch as your memory power grows, turning you into the master of recall. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the mind. Remember, your memory is a muscle. Train it right, and you'll be amazed at what it can do. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting topics and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Let me know in the comments below what methods you use to improve your memory. Until next time, keep your mind sharp and your memory stronger than ever. Bye-bye.